Get y'all asses in here. Get in here. Hello, mother. Live Friday night. What are you doing? Is it working? It's working. Yeah. Yes. Are you doing it? Too late. I'm on live. Oh, no. All right. Well, greetings. Happy freaking Friday to the Pooh Tribe, baby. This bell, I feel like, has had it here. I should never have untuned it. There's the bubbles. Because now it's too loose to move it. All right. Well, give me some more. Give me some more. Come on in, mother suckers. Come on in, mother suckers. Now listen. We are live on our wonderful Friday night. I definitely appreciate the viewership, the comments, and the genuine people who are on this app. Okay? Thank you, Pooh, Minnie Pooh. Okay, one more. She's insane. All right, go ahead. She's so crazy. For the love of money, let's go. She just wants the glove bubble. We'll wait for her. Every Friday you one show. Now we waiting for you. We're all waiting. Blow the damn bubble. Hi. Oh my God. Come on. Good. All right. Greetings, all divine beings. It is Witchy Pooh coming back to you with another Friday Night Live. If you are feeling kind, please subscribe. We are getting into each 12 zodiac sign. I have it open for all the crazies to come through. Come on in at this time. Come on in the room. Let's get into, first of all, let me turn this down because I'm hot. But we're just going to turn it down very low. First of all, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I want to start with Aries. I do have a mark from last week, so that's what we're just going to go with. I got you placed right in front of me so I can stay focused, okay? So this is what we're going to do, the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot deck. We're going to do all 12 signs and see what comes up that we get, okay? Remember, this is for the week. This is for anything upcoming that you feel, see, or seek. But most of all, it's for you to pay attention because the message is meant specifically for you, okay? Allow me one more time before we get into Aries, since we're live. All right. Here we go, guys. Let me through the doors to see what all 12 signs must need to know for the upcoming week or weeks. Spirits. What sign symbols, downloads, and messages do we have for Aries? Please come through and show us clearly. Thank you for coming in and hitting the like. I mean, for goodness sake, I'm just being myself all this time. That's the least you can do, right, guys? Y'all support other madness. Why not support a real person who ain't into that shit? All right? Here we go, Aries. You got something hard coming up. Very, but here's the thing. You got two on the board, okay? So I'm going to start with the first one. You got something pretty heavy coming up here with the Eight of Presents. I feel like if this isn't physically you needing to carry your weight in a sense, or if you are needing to kind of get teamwork to get something completed, this is all the message for you at this time that, unless you got a claw that they come and pick up the leaves, or you play that game where you win prizes, right, when you spend all your money. Unless you are physically getting somebody to do this, you need to collaborate with this person. Now, this person may be somebody that it looks like you may have called ignorant or arrogant in some sort, and or you may just not get along with them because they're stupid. They're just a dunce. Either way it goes, Aries, you're going to have to call and depend on this person that needs you, or you need them to do something heavy. Whether it's to relay a message, whether it's some dirty work, whether it's just something you feel like it's just not your job anymore. You, depending on this person to get it done, will be victorious in a sense where you'll get some sort of reward from it. I don't know if because you guys are complete polar opposites, I get that. I don't think that you not seeing that this person could help is going to be a benefit. It's going to start off as to with, you're having a conversation and they say something in a joke. It's going to go right over your head, and then you'll come back to revisit, well, what is it that they meant at that moment? At that time, when you do reflect back on what they meant or what they said, they were very serious indeed, and they need you like completely. If you follow through with this, because this person does not balance your equal, this is just polar opposite, like I said. But if you give this person a chance to see what they want, see what they have, they're going to help you with something that's very difficult, and it will be a reward in that. Now, you don't like this person. I don't think that you have a connection at all besides work or whatever you do that's below the surface. But really, this could be a benefit for you in the future if you go ahead and work with them. Now we've got 2. Aries, this has been coming on all day for you. I don't know what's up, but it's not necessarily having to be that you're going to pass, but we need to think like we are and live like it's our last, okay? We need to understand that change is inevitable as long as you are still first. So you really have gotten this message that you got to seriously change with this person. And not to change where you're best friends from like childhood. That'll never happen. But it's something that's going to come full circle that is literally putting something harmful dead in its tracks. And because you are willing to work with somebody that's just a piece of shit, you're going to be rewarded for it. So be ready for it, my friend. Period. If you do not get along with people, it's in general because one, you may not see them as your equal, but 2, they may just be not your choice to hang with, party with. But give this person and thing a chance. You will be rewarded for it. All you got to do is be still and let them say what they need to say, my friend. All right. Aries, you've been getting that all freaking morning with the DEATH. I'm worried. Either it's for change or you just... I ain't saying it because you ain't going nowhere, babe. Taurus. All right, here we go. You got the 4 of potions. Taurus, it's right here in the books. I guess it's the Taurus Venus energy that all people think about is that good look. But really, somebody wants to take you away. I feel like in the next 3 weeks, you may get 3 different messages of like a parlay. You're going to be like swindled into checking an email or doing something that you normally don't do here, but it's simply only because this person wants your attention and they want it very clear. They've actually been planning and plotting to get away from 3 circumstances. So they may have a family and they may be cheating on them. Or they may, in a sense, have 3 solid commitments. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, children, or marriage, but there's something here that's pretty locked up, pretty solid. So they're making an excuse to get in contact, but I really feel it's because, of the appeal of who you are, Taurus. They may have sent you a message before from a different platform. You may not go on there anymore. or it's very minuscule or minimal that you do. But this is all in the matter of them reaching out and wanting to get into some new energy with you. It's flattering in a sense when people find you attractive, but then again, it could get scary because you don't know where they come from, right? You don't know anything about them. And somebody that you don't know, that you may just be meeting or getting some good vibes to grow, then this is all in the energy of really wanting you and you only. So if you aren't committed, Taurus, be prepared for some new energy to come forward. Be prepared for them to reach out to you on several different platforms. You may need to go back on the least one that you check and see if you missed a message, because there is something there that you just didn't get, and they've already reached out to you before and they're going to try again. All right, Gemini. Here's the thing, Mr. and Mrs. Gemini. You got two that have come out, a wish fulfillment and then some burst of energy that has died down. Unalive down, whatever. But here we are in a sense of you getting a wish fulfillment as long as you keep something alive or upbeat in a sense. You may be getting sick this week. If it's congestion, stuffy nose, it's going to be something where... What's so fun... I'm getting better. I'm getting better. If you stick around, I can't see who your name is. Leo will come to the end. Thank you for stopping in, my friend. Here we go with this wish fulfillment. But like I said, Gemini, you're going to get... There may be something this week that is going to make you ill. Whether it's sinuses or a congested stuffy nose, this is going to like die down your energy, and that's what's going to hesitate some sort of wish fulfillment this week. Whether you've had plans, whether you made a commitment, whether it's just something in general that you've put on the shelf and you're waiting to open it, like Christmas, this is all a matter of how you're feeling in this environment, this space. You may need to seriously declutter behind your bed, around this where you lay, because it's really dusty. You haven't been back there since January. And then also you need to understand that just because you're not feeling well, that doesn't put all of your dreams, your plans, or your visions on hold here. You can push back a date or two, but you still need to have the same enthusiasm, Pooh, or this is going to get the best of you. This is all this week, Mr. and Mrs. Gemini babies. And only you have the courage to get through. Only you have the courage to see, okay, something in my room is making me poo. Something in my room is making me sick. Something is coming up to decrease the energy of this new birth that wants to come forward. So, you know, I can't tell you not to get sick. That's insane. Like some of these people in these comments. I can't tell you what to do when it comes to the energy of you. But if you want something to go through, you want it to stick, and you want it to have that same instinct where it feels good and shit, you've got to not be down just because you get sick. You got to keep working, and you got to clean out some shit. Moving on. Stop acting like the dust is there. We all know, right? All right. Moving on to Cancer. Wow, I'm going fast. Try to slow it down just a bit here. Cancer. YouTube is awesome. You guys are funny. And I'm not kidding. This is awesome. Not everybody has a same mentality. Not everybody can control their emotions. But the ones that come through and show, I mean, y'all are awesome. Y'all are so awesome. Okay? If you've never gotten a gold star in elementary or junior high, I'm here to give you one now. And I'm serious. I am dead serious, because sometimes people just need to be pushed. And be pushed in a sense where you're getting recognition because you ain't gotten it all day, not from a soul, not from one person. But I am here to tell you, you are important and you matter. And I am dead serious, whether you think I'm sarcastic or not. Okay? Moving on to the Hermit. Cancer, right, babes? We're on Cancer. This is coming through as if, you know, you don't really like to retreat because it makes you feel less of a person, Pooh. But I'm here to tell you that you don't have to feel that because you need to retreat this week, that, you know, you're going to gain new enemies, or you're going to gain something that's going to cause stress or worry. That's farthest from what needs to be on your mind. And what really needs to come through is some introspection with a hand that you have tied. Whether this is an investment, whether this is a person you've told too many secrets, that backbit, or in general, you just not understanding that, every Virgo isn't your friend. Every Virgo that you meet and you have that compatibility, it doesn't mean a thing. But then again, Cancer, you have something that you're kind of caught up in here in the end. And like I said, the time that you go to retreat is not for you to, I just told Taurus or Aries this earlier. It's not for you to come out bitter. It's for you to come out better. But if you've got your hand in a lot of bullshit here, then I see that, it's not really about gaining some sort of enemies. It's really about momentum. And if you don't want this to slow down, or you don't want to have any effects to your life upcoming this week, you got to retreat and relax that mind, that mouth, that energy. Okay. And it's not for you to feel less than of a person. It's to balance so you can round back out and be you. Okay. Just take heed and relax this week. Not saying that you can't be yourself in all ways and act normal, but just try not to, baby. Or there's something you're going to have to deal with very, very early in the morning. Like witching hour, where it's supposed to be magic, but people are obvious. But only you can see the peace in retreating, but only you can stop something that you'll have to deal with. She is so crazy. Only you can stop with what you're going to have to deal with. And Capricorn also may be involved in this, or you really may need to embody that energy so you're pulling grounding from the earth, and you're pulling in strength, where you will understand the retreat and retrospection of it. Okay? Moving on. Pressing forward. Priya! She wants it, so I'm going to give it to her. All right, we are going into Leo. Here we go. I don't even know my cards. And I am using the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot deck. It's available on Amazon. It's everywhere. This is the reason why I started the channel. This is the reason why I just love all things Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay? All right. Leo. You can come back now if you're here or not. I can't see what it says. I don't have my glasses. It doesn't matter. And I don't want you on here. It's strange, inappropriate comments. The Nine of Needles. That's why people probably mess with me, because I laugh and... Okay. There's some fear you're going to have to face, Leo. Whether you believe it or not, this is all in the matter of you being some part of a show. If you want to be in the circus, go try out for Ringley's Brothers. Hell, you can even go up to Orlando and get into Ripley's Believe It or Not if you want to be a spectacle. You can. Anybody can do it. But if you don't want to consider yourself a fool, if you don't want to be looked at as somebody who is just constantly not ready to be you, not ready to face the truth, then be prepared this week to be played not only in a sense like a clown, but the energy of a fearful mind, where you're going to be silenced. You're going to be silenced while you're driving. So you could possibly get a ticket. You could possibly get a pulled over. Something's going to happen where it's going to break news first. And you don't want that, right? I always say we want, we can have our first mugshots if we're standing up for the fight. No problem with that. But when it comes to you just being somebody who's always playing the fool, being somebody who's always considered that they're just not educated enough to be cool, then be prepared, for this week to not only face that fear, but it's going to come to a reality. All right. But I really can't give the advice, Leo, on what you should do, because you have been acting like a clown in a circus for far too long for me to help you. And this is not for all Leos, but this is for the ones who have gained a little weight like me, who have also, they eat a lot of Mickey D's. It's something that's fast food that is really, like Culver's isn't any good, isn't any better, but I'm not going to hold you. That's where we go. Hello, friends. It ain't even about that, but it's something that you do that seeps through your pores and it just doesn't look good, right? So this could also be clouding some sort of judgment in the mind where you don't feel what I'm saying is right. That could also be. But the transformation, baby, is ready to happen wholeheartedly and honestly. But it has to come from you. You have to grow. You have to see that you want to come out of some sort of clown mode. Whether you're being played like a clown or you continuously being part of a circus that does not fit your background, then, you know, continue to do what you do. But the transformity in you has to happen this week or you will be looked like a fool. And it'll be a fear that your ever worst fear. Not people talking about you or making fun of you. I'll tell you, they're going to say something that's negative here. And we all don't like negativity, right? Moving on with your life. Virgo. Virgo, here we go. You know, while y'all in and out, can you hit the like button? While the 3, 13, 14, they left, they're back. The 13 of you are watching from the news feed. Can you hit the like or dislike button? Can you come in and just tap in? Or is it too, what is threatening? Tell me. Tap in and tell me what's so threatening. I'm curious because I've seen some mayhem go on and they liking it. I mean, they up in the air over arms of these people and they shit. I want part. Can I get in? Thank you for hitting the like button. Respect. Salute. No problem. Virgo. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Virgo, the Knight of Needles is up. But it's only because your cunning energy is going to get you caught up. But it's not Usher like caught up. It's going to be in a way where you're going to be looked at as some sort of menacing devil here. You're going to be looked at as if you are just so uncontrollable in your emotions that you have no empathy for other people. And or you're going to be looked at, it went over there. You're going to be looked at as if your cunning energy is lying to. It's like you're lying to somebody. Even if you are, it's nobody's business. You can lie and do what you want as long as you are no harm, no foul, right, honey? Right? You can do thy will as long as you hurt nobody on this earth. That is the power nobody gets on this fucking planet. But when it comes to you using as an advantage, when it comes to you using some sort of masculinity or appeal to break bread or catch a talent, it's going to backfire, my friend. And it's going to be in a way where it happens just like you are trying to be cunning. It's going to reciprocate that energy. Now, this isn't for all Virgos, but there are a few that I see. 4. If you're born on the 4th, the 14th, the 8th, or the 22nd. Those are the ones that I'm talking to in this moment, okay? So this isn't for our Virgo. I'll do you one better to try to get the collective. Let me finish you off. Because this is a very conceited, like, over-the-top person. But you have a lot of wisdom. It's just not in the right department to get the proper attention. So be prepared to be faced with some sort of thing where the cunning energy is going to backfire as if you got the problem, babe, okay? You got to defend in all ways, and that's something we just don't like to do each and every goddamn day. For the collective Virgo ×2, because I always talk to some sort of arrogant Virgo that watches me in secret while they get ready for something that they do. The collective, again, giving you a double time, Virgo. The Lovers, Gemini is here. Now, this is for everybody that's coming through the motion, because this Virgo is the one that just, they get the energy that I give the most. You have somebody you want to meet. You have a shared connection that is winning energy. But if you, and these are the Tarots, by the way, by Witchy Poo. I colored this and made this a card. You can do that, right? Because this doesn't exist. Whatever. Business tips. I need you to understand, Virgo, you have to keep that same shared connection even when you don't want to. So I feel it coming in, but the secret behind this shared effort, this shared value, is that you're eventually going to dump. You're not going to want. You get bored too easily, and that's the mindset. Can't keep attention. We're all to blame for something like that. But the attention now that you need to keep is not getting bored in this energy. Not getting bored. Thank you, babies. Not getting bored with somebody who secretly may do that wholeheartedly. Just be a boring person after a while. There's no more glitz. There's no more glamour. The shared connection has to come from you still wanting an advantage. The shared connection still has to want from you wanting the attraction. Okay? It's all effort. So this card is all for the Virgos coming through. Not this arrogant one that watches me. Hello to you and how. But this is all about a shared connection that you can't get bored with. No way, no how. Okay? Thank y'all. Love. Never knew what I was missing. You ask my husband, he could sing every daggone word. Why? Because I played it every day in college. With or without him. He actually won bets on singing that song because people didn't believe him. Love. The 4-letter word that is universal that people just don't get enough of. See, over here, it's an easy thing to do. Because when you love yourself, you love other people. When you love yourself, it's easier to understand that everybody ain't going to think like you. But then again, when you love in a shared effort, it's easier for shit to just be attracted to you, okay? It's all a shared connection. Just love, baby. Love, love, love. No diddy. Moving on. Pressing forward. You know, I don't want to say that. Everybody says moving on, but the main attraction. She says it all the time, so I don't want to say that. Pressing forward. Be your own person. Do shit different, right? It would only make sense. Libra, how you doing, friend? You're up next. What's happening with Libra? Can we get it? Give you one more time through the chopping block. All right, we got the 9 of presents. Well, Christmas is coming, but it's something that you're not looking forward to, not one bit. It may be because you don't celebrate holidays. It may be because you're just bah humbug, the Grinch, whatever you want to call it these days. But really and truly, it's about the dividends. It's about the pockets. If you live in Florida and you are a Libra, you have suffered some extreme outdoor damage, whether it's from other people or just something that you physically can't recover from because you don't have the funds. But if you don't live in Florida and you generally have a spending and shopping problem, if you always feel the impulse that I gotta have it, I need it, I want it, I can't save $1, a buck, a cent, this is something that's going to come and be a huge hindrance. And I feel like over the next 9 days, you planted a seed that's going to backfire in some way. You planted a seed that you gave too much away. You gave something specifically that, I want to assist in Aries. Okay, if you're here, come back and visit me, please. Oh, that's just Karika. Yes, just Karika. I will. Okay, I see you now. I will, just Karika. Okay, I got you. I will. And you can play it back and I'll tag it for you again. All right, Aries. But you gave something away. You gave, in fact, something very valuable that could have saved your life or the day, right? So, you know, over the next, I feel like 9 weeks, like school, you know, the first 9 weeks, the second 9 weeks, the third 9 weeks, the fourth 9 weeks, we're in the like final quarter here. You're going to really start to see a reflex in your spending. You're going to see a reflex in your accounts and your monies because you don't have anything left to really balance funding. Whether you are trying to get in a new apartment or you're trying to get a new vehicle for January when you get your income tax, you know, you have something that credit can't get back. It's great to have good credit, and it's great to be able to buy things that you want, but you are getting ready to seriously suffer a luxury in this reward. You're going to suffer where you can't just be happy with what you had and made plus more. So the luxury in all of this is coming to a dissipation. It's really dwindling down, because the more that you keep spending, the more it's not circling back around. It's an impulse thing that you have. You may need to talk to somebody like a shopaholic or shop anonymous. And I'm not trying to that be the gag. You know, that this is just the truth here, and that's just that. I do this for me. If I did this for the people who don't usually support, I'd be crazy. I'd be fucking nuts if I'd be on here doing this for other people. Right? But here's the thing. Every time I say what it needs to be, there's the light. Aquarius, you need a balance, baby. Aquarius, you need a balance. So Aquarius is watching me. Okay. Libra, you need a balance, baby. You need a balance, and you need it very quickly. Thank you. And the only way that you're going to get that yin and the yang is for you to see something that's black and white that you constantly fucking do, okay? It's not to belittle. It's not to berate. It's not to make you feel I'm a child and nobody can tell me how to spend my money. Pretty soon, the dollar won't mean a goddamn thing to you. Thank you. So why not save as much as you can going forward, or just bounce that shit off where you're getting something in return? Because you have all these bags and you come home. I'm guilty of it. I go to Burlington. I go to Ross. I shop all day long. He has to cut me off. He has to cut me off. Because I like to just shop. We're all guilty of it. But this, my friend, is too much. And if you don't get balanced, the universe is going to humble you very public. Thank you. I love you all. I really do. I know my day ones are here. I appreciate and love you. I really, really do. Scorpio. Pause. Aries. I'm going back to you. Just Karika, because you may have stuff to do. When I told you that, you know, somebody's going to have to come in that you don't like, and they can benefit and help you get something that's, you know, a dividend, a materialistic, something that just puts a smile on your face and fuck all the rest of the shit. You have to understand that you don't have to be friends. You don't have to like anybody on this planet, but being cordial is what wins. Being in the balance and the mindset that I love all people, and people are going to hurt you, and that's just it. But the universe says, you know what, my friend, you get it. So you're not going to be, thank you, put back in some sort of circumstance where, one, you'll need them again, or two, they'll respect who you are, Pooh. Test it for myself. You can't guide yourself accordingly. People don't know what to do. They hit the road, Jack. But here we go. The King of Wands. Here's the vision. Here's Taurus energy, Karika. Just Karika, I need you to see something very strong. Look at this whole castle. That is you, my child. You have not only the light, the stability, and the foundation, so you don't have to feel like you're less than stepping in asking somebody for a favor. That's not it. It's the respect in you that you say, okay, I feel like I need to come and get this done, and you're the right person to do. And or this person's going to come to you right up to that front door. These are Witchy Pooh's cards now. They'll come right up to you at that front door and say, oh my goodness, did you hear such and such and so? It always is about somebody else to get you to join in, to see what's right, to feel if you feel the same way or thinking that at that time, okay? So get the hey, hi, yes, hi, Samarani. Yes, you can ask a question. Hi, Claire. Hi, Pooh. Okay, no, you're fine. I love you all. Let me finish just Karika. Go ahead and ask your question, and I'll look back up. We got time. You have to understand the vision that people see. Look at him coming in like a parachute coming down. It is scary, and it is kind of outlandish, right? When we jump out of a plane or just jump off the limb and just ask somebody for something, ask for help. But then again, if you feel that way, then you have to know that you are going to be not only the star of the show, but the person who gets the light anyway. Everything isn't for you to just be buddy-buddy with people. It's a vision, it's a way, it's a profit for you. And I feel like the more that you see getting help from this person or accepting, these steps will be easier to get through. It will also expand this castle, but it's really going to give a benefit of some wealth and material, okay? I hate telling y'all you're going to get some money, you're going to get something, but the material happiness is here, so just trust in not being funny, all right? I promise, I promise, I promise. I love you, Jessica Rica. Okay, I have a breakthrough to figure out what's going on. What, Claire? With what? Tell me what's your question. Oh, send me what's your question. Thank you. You're welcome, baby. You're beautiful. I never have to see a picture of you. I already know from the very jump, you are gorgeous. So you're going to get that weird, funky attention. But then again, you kind of just got to let it flow and see what they have to say without any tension. All right? Be open. I love you too, Jessica Rico. I love you too, boo. It's always good to see you guys. I know y'all are busy. My husband tells me all the time, people have lives. They're not on your live all the time. Hello. But I'm just like, where are my originals? This is, when we build this, I need y'all to be here the whole way. We are going to the top. All right. I miss you too, Claire. Yes, I am safe. And I didn't post your link about the last Aries. I think, or Taurus, I think I'm going to go live again. Like, freshen up and maybe just do a Taurus reading until husband comes in. Okay, Sammy, I'm going to give you a chance to ask your question. I love you all my day ones. Y'all going to make me emotional. And it's not because I'm just like, you know, where are you guys at? It's because I seriously reciprocate the good people that y'all are human, right? And I just love you guys, okay? I love you to pieces. Moving on here. Press it forward, press it forward, press it forward. Press it forward. Scorpio, back to you. Right, Priya? Because I never did Scorpio. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, here we go. Thank you, guys. All right, you got the Three of Presents. You know, there's a lot of teamwork in this effort. That's all of us as a tribe, but then again, it's like real life. You know, Scorpio, you got help coming in from a secretive person. This could be somebody who supports you if you have a channel. This could also be somebody who watches you from the outside and they do something special. But I really feel like, you know, this is all in the matter of something of a help coming in. And not in a sense where it's going to be recognized and you'll see it like Aries did. Because they know them. But this is more secretive. Because this this energy is like one leg to stand up on. They also have smaller tolerance, so they may be a little person, like a little person, like a I don't want to say the incorrect term, like a midget or somebody who's just smaller. But in all honesty, you overlook them. So I feel like, you know, Scorpio, whether this is a relationship you want to pursue but you're too embarrassed, or if you just you want the help but you're too scared to kind of accept it, you're not going to know who it's coming from anyway. So I feel like this is on a matter of a Taurus. Scorpio, is going to light up your life either way this goes. It's going to take some time, but there are two children involved. This is getting tight. I really don't think that there's any avoidance or something that you don't need. I just feel like this is secretive of a help, and you're not going to know where it's coming from, so you're going to feel good about it. But I honestly think you just overlook this person where the help may come from. All right? A lot of different possibilities. Let's keep going. Check. Let's double down on this, please. All right. Well, it's power. So Aries is now here. Aries is now here. I'll be right back, Sammy. This power that's coming in, it's all in the matter, I think, that it's coming from you allowing. Coming from you allowing them to help. Coming then allowing you to show your true self. But really, it's full circle energy that gives you the most of good things here. Goodness gracious. What do they say? Goodness gracious. This is something that's really good. And you don't have to like love, just like Aries. You kind of just got to go with the flow of this incoming help here. All right? Very secretive, very quiet, but it gives you a lot of power. All right, Scorpio. Pressing forward down the road. He's on down the road. He's on down the road. All right, Sag. Don't you carry nothing, be alone. The moon, Sagittarius. It's all here for you. There's something that's going to illuminate to you in truth. And I feel like if it doesn't come from a Cancer, it's going to be from a standpoint. You may take a stand this week on no more like a mean voice. You may hear a mean voice or mean words. Ooh, this is my eyes starting to hurt. You actually have some sort of voice. And I don't think you're watching The Voice that comes on NBC. Check it out. I think I don't fucking know. We used to watch it all the time, but there's a voice that you're listening to that's very dark. And I think that it's going to illuminate to you now that that's not who you are. That's not what you are. It's also a sense of a illumination that you will now believe in. So it could be self. I feel like this is all some sort of confidence that's just needed. Fall time and going into the winter solstice season, it is sort of hibernation, but you don't want to lose yourself in this place when we get to it eventually, right? You still want to go get your eyebrows waxed. If you're a man, you still want to go get that line up, look fresh. This is something of a confidence that needs to keep up, even though you're going to have something that sticks you in the heart. So the illumination to you is to kind of play smart. Keep yourself on an upbeat sense where you're not feeling ugly, negative. It's like you're just going to come from a different stance. And now the moon is what's going to give it to you. We always look for the sun, but the sun is our happy time. The sun is where we're supposed to go out and enjoy it and have fun. We're not... That's a different combo. We are not all the time bowing down to Ra for that light. All right? Sometimes we just need to sun gaze and recept and download the energy and just chill and let it be. No praise needs to happen at all, right? Sometimes, baby. But the moon is something that you can always howl to. You can always shout. You can always tell your grievances to. You can always use the moon to get out things that burden you. And every time I tell y'all, use the moon, get moon water, do whatever. I'm not telling you because I'm a werewolf or a vampire. No, I'm telling you this because the moon has more power than you give, but the moon will also make you feel alive again. All right, that's just it. Cry, little sister, thou shalt not fall. But see, sometimes things are disguised in a way where we think that that's what's supposed to be all, right? We see the sun, that we're supposed to be happy all the time. We're just supposed to be living it up. Nope. All life is a disguise, even your feelings. Gemini is coming through at this time. So if you do get something or a word or a phrase or somebody makes you feel some type of way, just let it be known that ain't the first or the last person for that day. They're going to turn around and do it to you again tomorrow. Not the same person, but the different energy. Because it's like a chameleon. Everybody. I can't. Got him. I can't tell you enough, Sagittarius, that this way that you think of yourself high and low, it's always a spinning wheel. But if you can see the disguise that you are not as ugly as you feel, you're not, thank you guys, you're not as dumb as you tend to appeal, then this will all make more sense and be illuminating faster, and you'll be able to stick with it. Because I feel like, just honestly, it's a duality in self. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, but that's the bipolar in our mind. Moving on to Capricorn at this time. No! I'm supposed to go back to, okay. I'm a Taurus. Where did I go wrong? with Shadi John. We reconnected after 2 years, and he's disappeared. Like what? Well, a disappearance obviously means that they weren't from you or they didn't deserve your energy. But if you want to know where did you go wrong, I'll start there first. All right, Six of Swords. So it looks like y'all, I feel like you were on some sort of trickery thing to make this person that we are discussing believe something that you knew wasn't true. You may have schemed or lied, not to point fingers, Semi. I love you. This is reality and accountability to her at this time. But you may have schemed and lied to kind of double cross or to make somebody not be in denial about something anymore. And they eventually were. If you have a gate up that's protected and you can't be completely honest, but they can still peek through and see who you are as a person, well then right there, that's a lie, and it just doesn't feel good, and people don't want to be around that shit all the time. Not to say that you're not beautiful, not to say that you don't have other talents, but Semi, I think that the path that was taken is kind of something you've always done, as far as you got this big guard up, but then people can still seek through, so it's not, what's the point, right? You kind of just need to like not lie to be yourself. And I feel like that's what got some denial in the first place. So you may have been in denial in general. Oh goodness, I want to get to that second question. Shit, but I can't see. Okay, we reconnected after 2 years. He's disappeared. Well, where did he go to? It's all kind of a love question. But we can ask anything and the universe shall be given. So whatever you were in denial about, that's where you went wrong. Where did he go? These are the tarot cards by Witchy Poo. They are available now, or stick around because we will have a giveaway to be giving away a deck. Or here's the Two of Swords. Like I said, you were they knew you were in denial about it, so they flew the coop. They left. And they left in a sense where they have other options. They live or went somewhere by the water. You kept them blindfolded. So they just literally like Ray. Baby, what I say? They left. They literally just found their way away from you because of the denial and some sort of game that continued to be played even though they can see through it. Should you reach back out? 6, 7, 8? Possibly. But I feel like this is a forever thing with you. You have to change. So more upbeat, high confidence is needed, and something about this denial that you just got to kind of kaput and get it away from you completely. Okay? All right. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. I don't want to do that. I don't even know what I did. I hope I didn't block nobody. I'm sorry. Oh, I love you. I'm glad I'm on spot, Remy. Oh, here, baby. Here, please don't. No sad faces. We don't do sad energy over here. Because why? Sadness is what people leech and latch onto, and they just don't want to let go, and they make you feel worse. Not over here. I got to answer this one. Yes, baby. Okay, I'm coming. What's going on? We like to meet up and act like different people. He's off, so I gotta go. All right, here we go. Here's some interesting. No, Simi. Here's some interesting people. Okay. Listen, baby. Now, Semi, this is for you at this time. Good. I'm glad you're good. Good, baby, because this is for you at this time. The universe has a plan. It's not that person. The universe has a plan for you. So guess what? The denial, the flew the coop, everything that they did to get you to shoe or them to, they're not meant for you. Okay? That's why you know you're good. That's why you belong in the tribe. That's why you're here at this time. Because you are not only in self-awareness of who you are, but you have the confidence to back it up. All the way, my child. The universe has a plan. Do not worry about that man, woman, anybody. Let it go, baby. Oh, Minnie Pooh's in it. Minnie Pooh's in it. I gotta pick it up. Did I do Capricorn? I think that was Sagittarius. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. I love you guys. Please stay. Thank you, Justarica. Thank you, baby. We're on Cap. Here we go. Something is growing, and it's going to be in a big form. Whether this is you connecting with new energy, Cap, or you taking like this earth grounding and knowing what to do with it next. But I see a big growth coming in you. You got like 3 people that's tugging onto your leg and want to come too. They may be children, nieces, nephews. Do not ignore these people because they look up to you. Whoever it is that's below you, and this time it's not a shorter person. It's just somebody on a different level, a different standard. They love you completely. So Capricorn, do not fret when somebody comes up and gives you good energy. Do not have a bad look on your face or try to be down in any way for the next 10 days. Because you are going to not only change some person's life, but yours is on the way. Big growth, big profit. Something's coming up forward, and you can't stop it. So, well, you can, but just don't, okay? Have good energy. And believe, my friend. Believe what the seed you planted is coming. Believe that the number 10 is the end of completion for you wanting, waiting. This is all going to happen very soon, and it's just going to jump at you, and you got to be prepared and stay upbeat for the next 10 days. Thank you, Just Karika. Aquarius, here we are. Let's get it done. I'm going. Somebody said something. Oh. Okay, yes. Aquarius. Ace of Potions. Well, you find something or someone very beautiful here, and you have some sort of message in a bottle where you want to keep them there. I don't see anything wrong with it. This could be a passion. This could be a person. This could be also something that you feel that is worth in. You need to keep this mentality because, Aquarius isn't easy. The Ace of Potions, they're here. They drink their own poison night and day, daily, okay? But now I see something that you found beauty in, and you want to hold on to it very tightly. There is nothing wrong with that. As long as you are not suffocating them and they don't know about it, okay? Because you don't want to come closer, because that was really nice. That would have been perfect. This is coming in as if you got something or someone who is extremely attractive, beautiful, or you got your eye on them. There's something going on where you're holding on to them tightly. But just don't get too crazy where it's borderline psychopathy, okay? Keep the energy of whatever it is that you're in love or obsessed with in a good form. Because whatever it is beautiful. That's just that. It is beautiful. As long as you don't have that nasty attitude back. Aquarius, you know how you do, you know what you do, but this isn't for everybody, just the Aquariuses that are trying to change, poo. All right, and then you got to protect. So you may be protecting something very beautiful here that you don't want to let go because you just got it. You can do that, but just don't get too vigilant. Vigilante, being a vigilante is not a bad thing. But when it comes to you overdoing it excessively, then it becomes a nuisance, annoying. But right now, you're on the path. I love you guys. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate the support. When it comes to you realizing something that you can grow from, this is going to work out for you as long as you keep believing in it. All right? But I don't see a problem. You got a good reading this week. Finally, hallelujah, let it be. Aquarius, because you drive me crazy. Feels all right. Here we go, Pisces. Come on down the line. We got the Ace of Needles. I love you guys so much. You got the Ace of Needles here. So you were the co-director, but you seem to be giving up some power. Pisces, you have to know you are the co-creator in this life. Whether you take charge of a situation or you take charge of a rumor online, either way it goes, you have to know you're in control. But as soon as you don't, it happens to me all the time. Here's a vulnerable moment. The moment I give in to, like the first comment, are you on OF? That's insane, right? Married, you never see me without my life. So it's just like, you can't give in to that kind of stuff. That's what they want in your mind. Giving in makes you the loser. Don't you get it, guys? We're winners. You refuse to do anything else but win because you didn't come this far to give up or give in. But you also didn't come this far to give your power to somebody who just pretends. You didn't come this far to give up your power to somebody who is wishy-washy. And then you just, I just deal with it. This is something that you allow. This is something that you are in agreement with. But I feel like it's mainly yourself not realizing your power in a dynamic, in a connection. And you putting yourself back together again. Because see, the wrist is split here, right? But we don't do no cutting, no self-harming in no way, shape, or form, right? No. And if you are, you need to contact the suicide hotline. I will definitely post that if I have to. But I need you guys to understand the power in you. Nobody else can take the needle and poke you like you can, Pooh. Not these people on the internet, not the people at your job, not your neighbors or the people upstairs in the apartment building that you don't get along. Nobody has that much power. But when you give it up, there's nothing left for you to hold on to. Then you wonder why you're stuck. You wonder why you can't catch a break. You wonder why it's always clouded judgment each and every day. You have to look at yourself as more reliable and resourceful when it comes to making a decision or standing strong in a belief here as far as you being a stronger person. But then again, you may just be too caught up in the defense. You may just be too caught up in defending something of a home base where, you're just not getting it. You've gone through different phases, Pisces, and I feel like, there's more to come. But they're not going to really benefit you in a youthful form of your presence, your energy, or your heart, unless you kind of ease up on some sort of negative attack on self, defending too many people. Scorpio, Virgo, air signs involved here. You may have a child you really haven't spent time with in years. I just got an immediate headache. And when I say time, I mean this child lives far in life. That's not for all Pisces, just a few that watch me sometimes. But I'm getting lost in the sauce because now I'm feeling empathy for you when I really should be putting my, foot in your behind and making you get better with your balancing the energy of who you give it to. If you have a child or if you had somebody that you haven't seen in a long time that you always seem to have to defend off some way, somehow, change the line, change your mind, change the route at this time. Only you have the power to do this. And it doesn't matter how many people push you to persevere or press forward. You give in too easily to people who aren't deserving of it. All right. This is all for the collective at this time. I love you all. I love you all. Thank you. Y'all made my night. All right, here we go, guys. Thank you. Oh, I release all negative energy. Woo! I release all negative energy. You repeat this to yourself 3 times tonight. Repeat this to yourself 3 times in the morning. Repeat this to yourself 3 times tomorrow afternoon. Come back and comment on this video and tell me what the universe did for you. Until next time, my poos, I love you. I say, Ashe.
Let me do it.
Oh, gosh.
Let
No.
me do it.
Press okay.
She goes.